Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is the Unstoppable Podcast Show, and my name is Jennifer Hardy. And today I am joined by the lovely Jordan Zibber. How are you doing, Jordan?
I'm awesome. Thank you so much. How are you?
Yeah, really, really well. Thank you so much. I'm excited to kick off 2019's podcast program. So tell me a little bit about you, Jordan. What is it that you do?
So I help people believe in themselves and find confidence and overcome hardships. On top of that, I'm also a digital marketer for my own marketing agency to help businesses go from obscurity to authority by putting their brand into the spotlight.
Fantastic. And what kind of businesses predominantly are you working with?
My main business is marketing, but I'm also a published author, so I do that a lot. I teach a lot of coaching sessions and like mindset fixing with people.
Amazing, because you're a published author as well, aren't you?
Yes, my first book called Perfectly Perfect.
Perfect. I am so excited. So we'll learn a little bit about that in a little minute. But so tell me a little bit about you, Jordan, growing up. Like, have you always been this driven and ambitious and wanting to achieve all these amazing things? Or did you start off a little bit slower with your journey? Tell me a little bit about you.
Yeah, so I've definitely always been ambitious and like wanted to do a lot of stuff. I just grew up in a broken home, so back then to me it seemed impossible.
Yeah.
And I was born with like lead poisoning, and most people who have lead poisoning die even like as a full-grown adult. But luckily for me, I overcame that. But I was slow to start off. I couldn't read and write that well. I had really bad speech, and I worked on it really hard until like 6 years old. And finally, after six, it kind of just clicked. Everything started working for me. And from that point forward, I went from being who I was then to believing that I can do anything put your mind to and really accomplish anything put your mind to. You have to like, try as hard as you can. And as I got older, I started becoming the president of the Psychology Club, going to school with 4.0 GPA, doing my marketing business and writing books. And it really all started from the mindset shift of really believing in ourselves.
Amazing. And when you were doing that work with yourself and really strengthening your mindset, what were some of the things that really worked for you? Was it a certain book that you read that sparked this all off, or what was it?
Yeah, it's kind of a combination of things. I remember when I was younger, I got in trouble a couple of times. That really woke me up, so I get my life together. I got, really try the best I can. But then I found this book called The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that book really changed my life.
Yeah, I've actually called one of my programs Alchemy.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
I love The Alchemist. It's amazing. So who else did you kind of look up to? Like, for example, when you were starting your marketing agency, was there anyone that was doing something similar to what you wanted to do? And who was that? Who were some of the people that you looked up to when you were starting out?
Yeah, some people I saw when I first started off, like Gary Vaynerchuk, he was
Yeah.
definitely being like a motivational speaker, helping people like live their dreams. But he also had a huge marketing agency on top of that. That's what I kind of started to do too. I want to not only do my marketing business, but I want to help people too, help them live their own lives.
Absolutely. So you talk about when you were younger overcoming lead poisoning, which you said yourself there, like many people actually don't have a second chance after that. Many people actually die from something as serious as that. So coming out of that hardship as well, like what were some of the things that you learned? And I know that mindset obviously was something that shifted massively afterwards, going forward.
hmm
What were some of the other things that you learned about yourself and your own, kind of will to want to be great in your life?
I think for myself, I learned that, where we are, where we come from, or even what we have happen to us does not define who we are.
Yeah.
It all comes down to like what we want to do in life. And if you work hard enough on it, if you like really try, you make stuff happen. And I know so many people I know will like say things like, "Oh, I can't do this because
Yeah.
this happened to me or that happened to me." But instead of saying that way, how can I make this happen? What can I do to fix my life, make myself better?
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me a little bit about then your marketing agency. So what was one of the biggest triggers for you to say, right, I can see people doing this wrong maybe, or not the way that I would do it. I'm going to come with authority in this field. What was some of the big things there that made you really go, yeah, I'm gonna go all in for this?
Oh yeah, this is a combination of things. So 7 years ago, my mother owned a restaurant in Kansas, and when we took over the restaurant, the last people who did marketing were making $100 a day at that business. And I like, this is a great location. You can do so much more than this. What's going on here? And I started doing marketing for them, and we went from $100 a day to $1,000 a day, and over $5,000 a day on some days. And that's like a 25,000 increase in profit revenue. And that's because I was implementing not only traditional marketing tactics, but also doing digital marketing as well. A lot of businesses nowadays only focus on one or the other. But for me, I feel like marketing encompasses so much more than just doing ads or just doing billboards. You gotta do both spectrums and also build a brand at the same time.
It's everything, isn't it? It's like absolutely everything comes into it. Even the way that you present yourself, your social media channels, the ads, even when you're like out and doing networking, speeches, things like that, that is all of that, isn't it? It's not just one thing.
Yeah, you're definitely right. It definitely encompasses everything. Like marketing is so much more than just like making the ad or doing what you want to say. It's like really building a brand and representing who you want to be for other people to see like as a spotlight. Hey, this is what we do, this is what we believe in, this is our values, and how we can help you be who you want to be and grow your business.
Yeah, absolutely. So you spoke a little bit about your book there, and I'm really excited to hear about it. So I have not read it yet, but it's something I'm going to be ordering straight after this call. So tell me a little bit about it. What was the book based on?
So the book kind of based on not like my life per se, but like what I've learned throughout my life and how I overcame lead poisoning and became who I am now. Like I said before, when I first started off with a slow start, but I had huge ambitions. And I always remember growing up how I wanted to publish a book, my book one day. And as I got older, you know, I became the task force at the hospital, one of the leading people there, the President's Psychology Club, on my own business, had a 4.0 GPA. Well, you know, I did all this stuff already. I should make a book of other people do the same kind of stuff. So my book really teaches how to believe in yourself and build that self-confidence that you acquire your dreams and give all you can. Because for me, what I've been learning so far from my coaching sessions and talking to people is the biggest thing stopping us isn't our resources, isn't what's going on in our life, but it's our self-doubt we have in ourselves.
So true. It is. Yeah. Definitely. And the thing is, even, I mean, it doesn't really matter what stage you're at within your career, you always have that ego, don't you? Telling you, okay, this is too far, you just stop where you are, you know, you're maybe not worthy enough to have any more. You've always got those voices in your head, and it's so true that when you can begin to silence them and quieten them down a little, you can really make some magic happen.
Oh yeah, you're so right about that. It all comes down to us at the end of the day.
Definitely. So what do you want to achieve by the book? It's out there, it's in the public domain. Are you doing any launches or anything like that with it this year?
Yeah, so I just released my entire book on audio. So the podcast now for my entire book from the end of last year. And this year, my second book, Flawlessly Flawless, will be releasing. So it'll be a big launch for that one.
Fantastic. And when's that coming out?
I'm having it hopefully published by March.
That is amazing. Is writing something that you absolutely adore then, yeah?
Oh yeah, I do it every single day. I can't like not do it.
Fantastic. And on the online space, what are you seeing as trends just now that might begin to kind of become real in 2019? What are you seeing that you're enjoying just now?
There's some huge changes on like social media pages. Like back in the day, you know, being a writer is awesome. You do kind of stuff, especially for people who are marketers or trying to get more content out there. But now we're transitioning to the stage where 80% of our content is going to be video after 2020, even 2019. So for
Absolutely.
me, I've been really doing a lot of live videos, making more video productions that are more than just, recording face to face, but actually having a little mini movies into it. So now I've been making mini movies on my same kind of videos and same kind of topics to help more people that way. And I always suggest my clients and other people I know to do as much live videos as possible.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And that's something that I don't actually do enough of. But you're so right. That is where it's all going. I mean, you even see it in Instagram and Facebook stories all the time, and you will flick through people's stories rather than go on and read a big post that they've written.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this kind of new culture of we want information fast, and we don't want to work too hard for it. So when it's in and there's transcription, it's there, it's in your face, it's instant, isn't it? Whereas if you're having to read, it's like, well, that's 2 minutes, which seems, I mean, it's crazy to think this, but it's like that's 2 minutes too long for me to actually invest in reading that. And I'm not just saying, I mean, this is not just me, I love reading, but it seems to be that is the culture shift, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a huge one. Even for myself, like I said, I'm a published author. I love reading and writing. But even myself, I like, if I can find a video that's not only helping me learn stuff, but it's entertaining, I
Yeah,
much rather watch that instead.
so true, so true. So what else are you excited about in 2019?
Aside from my book and my new videos I'm making right now, my biggest thing I'm excited for is going to be my marketing business. Right now, I'm hiring more people for my sales team and really narrowing down our niche and about to expand what we're trying to do, make a huge change inside the market field.
Amazing. And where can we find you on the online space? Where can we come and seek out what you do and what you're all about? Do you have a community or anything like that?
Yes, I have a few pages, so like my YouTube, my Instagram, and Facebook is all called Jordan Suber, Suber. And then I have a page called Indigo's New Kingdom and also my business media on Facebook. And both of them, I help people do marketing tips and help them do life tips as well. And I have another page called Entrepreneur Mindset. It's all about teaching people how to live life on their own terms.
Amazing. Excellent. Thank you so much. And just before you go, I would love to know, there'll be people out here listening to you, super inspired by you, your journey and what you're doing now. And I just want to ask you, what would you say to those people that are right at the beginning of their journey, thinking that they can't do what lies in their heart. They can't move forward with their business. They can't live this life that they really want to live on their own terms. What would you say? What would be some of your words of wisdom and encouragement to them?
I would say the first thing to do is learn how to believe in yourself and really ask, what do you want in life and where are you trying to go? And what I do from all of my coaching services is I'll ask them a question. Where are you at right now in your life and how could it be a 10? Because what I've learned, most people don't want to be told what to do. They want to do it for themselves. So this way it changes perspective, helping you do it for yourself. So ask yourself the questions. How am I financially? How am I emotionally? How am I with my relationships? And how can I make this from a 5 or a 7 to a 10? And from that point forward, always remember, it's not where you are, but where you're trying to go. But it all depends on you. You're always one decision away from your dream life.
Yeah, I love that saying. You are, and it's so true. You're always one decision away from your dream life. And isn't it inspiring to think that even if you're taking a little bit of a step, it doesn't have to be a huge stride or a run or anything, like just one small step in the right direction each day will get you to be who you want to be.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what success means. Success is a lot of little things done. Not even done right, just done day in, day out until it actually adds up for you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jordan, for coming on to the show today and speaking. I really appreciate your time, and it's super inspiring to hear all about you. So again, just for anyone that's listening, where also can we go and purchase that book, please, which is Perfectly Perfect, How to Live Your Dream Life? Where can we find that?
So you can find it on my Amazon account on Amazon. Type in Perfectly Perfect How to Live Your Dream Life or type in my name, it will pop up there. But also for you guys tuning in, as a special gift for you all for being part of Jennifer's community, here's my blog at weindigo.com. You can get a free sample copy of it too.
Oh, amazing. Excellent. Thank you so, so much. Really appreciate that. So thanks again for coming on today, Jordan.
Thanks so much for having me, Jennifer. It was awesome talking to you. Looking forward to talking to you more in the future.
Absolutely. So everyone that's out there listening, you have heard it from Jordan yourself. You have to get out there. You have to start living the life of your dreams. And he has got some things that you can be doing right now to help you on that journey. So make sure you check out his channels and become part of his community. So I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope this has inspired you and motivated you for your journey, wherever you've been going today, or even just at home, sitting working on your business and your career and your dream life. Thanks again, everyone, for listening. You're a huge value to the Unstoppable community, and we will bring you some more episodes real soon. Bye.
Bye.